Hi there. Many people wonder, how does Malaysiakini work? How do we publish the news every day of the year for the last 20 years? It takes a huge team, all 120 of us. So today I'll take you on a journey at Malaysiakini to see how all our departments work. Come along. The editorial newsroom, and this is where the magic all happens. Behind me are editors, reporters, journalists, sub-editors, videographers, broadcast journalists, and together there are about 70 of them, and we put together news in 4 languages: English, Malay, Chinese and Tamil. It's late in the evening, and in a few minutes we'll be having the 6 p.m. meeting. This is a very important meeting where they then look at what was done today and decide what are the news assignments we're going to do tomorrow. We really got to be on the ball to know what's being discussed and what issues that we need to tackle. There's so many press conferences, so many news angles, and our editors do the great job of choosing the most important ones. Hi Andrew, how are you?
Busy.
What's the big stories have we written about today?
Today it's mostly about Asmin being very unhappy that he can't officiate the PKR Youth Congress, but then there's some controversy over that.
People often say that we're biased one way or the other. We are pro this or pro that. What do you think? How do we make sure that we are not biased to any party?
As one of the senior news staff here, I know a lot of people who are in civil society and political parties outside, and we get bashed by everybody on a weekly basis, so it proves that we are doing a good job.
Hi Jim, how are you? Apa khabar?
Sihat. Saya sangat sihat. Apa khabar?
Pada hari ini apakah berita yang tentang ditulis oleh sidang reaksi bahasa Malaysia Malaysiakini?
Sekarang ini kita tengah buat berita jangkaan siapa yang akan menang dalam PRK Tanjung Piai. Laporan masih segar diterima. Laporan Ilham Center menyatakan BN akan menang selesa dan undi Cina akan beralih. Itu yang terkini setakat ini. Besok kita tak tahu.
Jadi kalau daripada anda, Tanjung Piai ini, apakah dari segi pilihan raya itu, apakah maksud dia? What is the message behind Tanjung Piai by election?
Tanjung Piai ni dia special sikit sebab dia berlaku selepas ada gabungan baru Muafakat Nasional. Jadi orang nak tahu sama ada ini akan bagi satu mesej baru, sama ada gabungan baru diterima atau tidak. Yang kedua, dia penting untuk melihat sejauh mana kemenangan Pakatan Harapan di Johor sebelum ini dalam general election bertahan atau tidak. Itu saya rasa 2 benda yang orang nak tengok daripada Tanjung Piai kali ini.
Terima kasih Jumadi. Let's have a chat with Stephen Gunn about Malaysiakini's newsroom. Stephen, what's special about the Malaysiakini newsroom?
Well, I think the thing is special about Malaysiakini newsroom, and it's not just Malaysiakini newsroom, but the whole of Malaysiakini, is that you can see there's no private offices. Anyone who wants to talk to me can just walk up and have a chat with me. And I think that is what we want Malaysiakini to be. It is completely flat structure. Everyone is equal, despite the fact that each of us have our own, responsibility, and there's a title that goes with it. But as a person, we are all equal, and and that helps in terms of generating communication among all of us.
You've been doing this for 20 years, running the newsroom as editor-in-chief. Can you tell us a little bit about perhaps what were your thoughts and expectations when you started? And how, what has been realized after these 20 years?
I don't have any expectation when we first started. I think, it's just a matter of just doing a good job. We started off with 3 journalists, Ain, Asmi, Bun Hui, and Ajinda, and myself. And I was, including yourself, there's 5 of us. I was editor, sub-editor, journalist, and we were cleaning our toilets. I was sleeping in the office for almost 1 year. So I think it was a situation like that when we first started, and we didn't expect that we would eventually have our own headquarters here. It's just a matter of just doing what we think is best, and hoping that somehow we're able to make an impact in making Malaysia a better society.
Any regrets or anything you done differently?
Looking back, I don't think there's anything I would have done differently. I think we have done whatever that we can. I think the reason why we got where we are today is partly because of luck. But of course, it's also thanks to a lot of our supporters who have put their faith in us, who are willing to dig deep into their pocket to help us out in times of crisis, and to of course to continue subscribing to Malaysiakini.
Hi Adila, how are you today?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Fantastic. Adila, for our readers, could you tell us a little bit about News Lab, this effort that you're working on now?
The Kini News Lab is a team of journalists who've been put together for about a year plus now. So what it really does is to look at different ways of doing journalism, innovative ways of storytelling and doing journalism.
Can you tell us a little bit about some of the projects that you worked on this year?
This year, I guess I should start with the one that was the most viewed, the most circulated. It was the one that we did on the May 13th 50th anniversary, which was viewed more than 1 million times actually, the whole package. So what I did was we went back 50 years, looked at what happened in May 13, during May 13, and told it in a way that was receptive for a younger audience who have no experience about this at all.
Is there one thing that you do, or one or more things that you do to make sure a news story you do which is accurate, it's fair, it's balanced? How do you do that?
If going back to the May 13 case, we paid extra attention on getting as many perspectives as possible to check, to corroborate all the information. It was not just interviews, it was about documents, it was about data, it was about numbers to make sure that things made sense. Of course, you call it bulletproofing the story. For an incident that happened 50 years ago, it's really hard to completely bulletproof because not everything's there, but we try as much as we can.
We look forward to the next story from News Lab. Thank you. Hi Shilda, apa khabar?
Baik.
Kini TV ada kadang-kadang buat interview, buat discussion dengan politician kan. Jadi apakah kebanyakan soal-soal yang ditimbulkan pada masa kini kan? Apakah politik sekarang yang kita cuba fokus untuk Kini TV?
Okey, untuk Kini TV kita selalu bersikap bipartisan ataupun neutral. Jadi selalunya kita cuba mendapatkan luahan. Mula-mula kita mendapatkan luahan hati daripada seorang politician ataupun seorang ahli kenamaan dan sebagainya. Ini merupakan satu platform bagi mereka kerana tidak ada platform di tempat lain mungkin. Jadi mereka menggunakan Kini TV untuk meluahkan agenda mereka ataupun apa-apa isu yang mereka mahukan. Dan kemudian kita cuba balancekanlah antara kiri atau kanan.
Hi Sinhao. How's Kini TV doing? Tell us, what does Kini TV do?
Right, I think from very early on we already realized the impact and importance of audio visual elements in informing people. Kini TV is about covering stories that are underreported, but more importantly we are telling stories through visuals because we understand that increasingly people want to get their information and their news through videos, through audio visual. Yeah.
Kini TV did a great job on election night, and millions of people were watching Kini TV on May 9th last year. Tell us about that night.
Right, it was really our honor to be able to witness the history. I still remember we were doing our live broadcast in this very newsroom and over there at that corner, and then it was so exciting. We, at one hand, all the reporters from Malaysiakini were doing their calculation. I think you were even involved in it, and then the tally got updated every now and then, and the reporters and our host show, the host of the show just constantly update, and it was an amazing night. Yep.
It was really fantastic. We all had fun. Sinhao, tell us a little bit about a day at Kini TV.
Right. KiniTV currently has more than 1 million subscribers on YouTube and 1 million followers on Facebook. Every day we send about 3 to 4 reporters on the ground to cover news. They gather all the material while our colleagues at the center will produce, package them into either individual news clips or bulletins. In fact, they do that, the recording inside our studio.
Thank you so much. Let's go and check out the studio. Come on. Selamat petang Malaysia. Saya PREMESH CHANDRAN daripada Kini TV. We are now in Kini TV studio and these are green screens. And this is how we shoot the news. Every day our newscasters go out there and do great coverage. Sometimes they do a lot of live broadcasts for you, which you can watch on Kini TV. And then in the evening, we come here and shoot the news. And very quickly, we bring you all the news that matters using video. 1 minute, I could be here reporting the news, and the next, I'm somewhere else. Magic. Now let's go see a bit more magic and see how our engineering team creates all the technology so that our readers can get Malaysiakini every day. At the engineering department to find out how the technology works so that we can publish all our stories and millions of readers can read Malaysiakini. Hi Izu.
Hi Prem.
How are you doing today?
Good, fine.
So our readers want to know what's the technology that helps our editors publish Malaysiakini. Could you guide us through it?
Okay, so we developed our own system, the content management system that allow editor to write the story. This is the page where the editors going to key in the story. So from here they can key in the headlines, the stanford, the summary, and the teaser, and then also can include the photos, for example this one. Also they can put in the Facebook, Twitter, and the iframe embed, which is allow interactive content. And then after the content is ready and published, then the content will be list out. They will check it, all the spelling, everything, and the image. And from there, they're going to sort the story by the importance of the day. So, like example that I show you, that this is how they drag and drop the story. So I'm going to put this up. So I'm going to put this up. So this is how the homepage of Malaysiakini are managed.
Could you show me how we track the number of readers on our website?
Okay, so we have news metrics, which is can track the traffic for each of the stories at our website. Example, like over here, this is list of the stories, and this is number of users, the readers, which is currently online at desktop, mobile, Android. So at this moment, we can see that at mobile, it's 8,222 readers at this moment. And then you can see from here, the real time, it shows that currently the current active reader is around 13,000. So you can see the graph, how the user trend each day in 24 hours.
Those are really interesting technologies. What about subscription?
For the subscription, let's talk to Mr. Ash.
Hi Ash, I understand we have Newslight, which is our subscription system. Could you tell us a little bit about it?
Sure. Newslight, we just launched Newslight recently, and Newslight is the subscription platform that we use. With Newslight, we can see our revenue report in real time so that our team can actually take action based on the data. There's also things like sales report they can look into, what kind of packages that are working and what kind of packages are not working. And we can also do a lot of user management from here.
That sounds great. So with this, we can improve our subscription rate.
Obviously. Yeah, of course. Hopefully.
Yeah. And we're also moving towards getting more members, right?
Yes, Mr. Prem, of course.
Okay. I'll go over and talk to Lynn about membership. Lynn, you have just been appointed Chief Membership Officer. Tell us about this new membership development team that you're leading.
Yeah, thanks. We are putting together a big team where we are joining forces between customer service, subscription, marketing, business development and research. We are doing that so that we can provide our subscribers and readers with the best possible customer service experience. We want to be a part of a movement, and we are working towards that.
So many people feel that they shouldn't pay for news, that news should be free, right? What do you have to say to them?
We have an operations to sustain. In order to remain independent, we have to make sure that we continue receiving the support of the people in order to remain independent. And if that is what is important to the people, then we will continue with subscription, trying to grow subscription.
Aside from growing our membership, Malaysiakini really believes in training journalists and building media practitioners. For that, about a year ago, we started Kini Academy. Let's go over and talk to Danny Yong, the CEO of Kini Academy. Hi Danny, can I have a chat?
Hey, Brown.
How are you today?
Very good, very busy.
We started Kini Academy a year ago. What does Kini Academy do, and what's special about Kini Academy?
Well, Kini Academy is set up to provide courses that are very practitioner-driven. We spotted a gap in the market when we realized graduates are not being employed and are not ready for work. So we have come up with 12 courses in media studies and media management, and all of these are practitioner-driven. That means we get the professionals to do the teaching, and what we're trying to do is to get these graduates work ready, literally ready to start work tomorrow.
Wow, that's really interesting. Among all the Kini Academy courses, what are some of the more popular courses offered by Kini Academy?
Oh yeah, by far the most popular courses are in our digital series. So we have data-driven journalism, we have mobile journalism, social media storytelling. All of these are emerging skills that are required for journalists today. And this is something that's catching on all around the world. Knowing how to deal with these new forms of a new way of telling a story.
Thank you, Danny. I really look forward to those regional courses next year. Next, a very important part of Malaysiakini, which really brings in the bucks, is actually advertising. A lot of readers don't really like all those ads, but really advertising forms a very major part of any media business. We go out there, we speak to advertisers, we try to get the best ads we can to make Malaysiakini work from a business point of view. Let's go up and see advertising. So Chris, tell us, how does advertising work for Malaysiakini?
Right. So Malaysiakini is fortunate to have a very wide range of clientele, given our history of being around for the past 20 years. Advertising here with us, we get to work with some of the best in the government sector, as well as some of the leading PLCs in the private sector. And I think our platform is suited for this because we are in a position to reach a wide range of audience, and that's really something our clients really look forward to.
Sometimes, our readers feel that, the advertising is too intrusive. There are overlays, they don't really like it. Why is it that, that we need to use these formats for our advertising?
At the end of the day, it's because we need to engage people to the fullest possibility without physically being there, and these are the tools that would be most available to us in deploying these methods.
That's really interesting. Thank you so much, Chris.
All right, thank you, Greg.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
We're here with the finance and admin department. They run, all our cash and make sure Malaysiakini's payments get out and our money is collected. I have with me here Arvin, our CFO. How are things going, Arvin?
Oh, everything is going great. Our cash flows are positive, and we are looking forward to a better year next year. And we hope to see Malaysiakini being the next giant of the media industry.
What's going to be new for Malaysiakini next year? What are you expecting?
We are working on few other businesses, few other verticals and all that, and we are also working on events. So we hope to be a full-fledged media company next year.
This is our famous brick donors wall. In 2013, we set out to buy a building for Malaysiakini. And in order to do that, we asked our readers and subscribers to help us out. And we asked each of them to spend 1,000 ringgit for a brick. And guess what? We raised 1.7 million ringgit. And today we have our Malaysiakini building called @Kini. Thank you so much to all our donors, and can you please keep on supporting Malaysiakini. Behind me is our Press Freedom Wall, launched in 2002. These are all newspapers that had at one time been banned in Malaysia. Press freedom has been going on in Malaysia for a long time, the fight to be able to have freedom of speech. It did not start with the digital age. And this is a way for Malaysiakini to remember that that the fight for press freedom, for being able to publish in a fair, independent manner has been going on a long time. And this is our way we remember those who have worked hard before us. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey through Malaysiakini today. As you can see, it takes many people to build an institution like Malaysiakini. You know what? We couldn't have done without all of you readers and subscribers. You've been with us for the last 20 years, and I really hope you stick with us for the next 20. Thank you very much.